Welp, I guess we ain't getting no more live reunions after this. Jeff done messed it up for everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? All right, let's get into the Survivor 50 season finale. What a ride. So I'm just going to hit the high points of the episode and the reunion being intertwined, and it was 3 hours long. I of course just watched it once when it was live, and then I kind of skimmed through it to take my notes on it. But we see the episode opening up, and Tiff kind of knows if she doesn't win, then her time is pretty much over. She was so freaking close to winning. Like I was just like, go, 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 just trying to root her on, and Jonathan was just one piece faster than her. With him winning, it kind of sealed her fate, and she knew that she was going home. And even at like the final tribal council with her being there, like she made the argument to Jeff, like, okay, why am I being singled out when I believe she said that Joe had the same amount of achievements and was just as much of a threat as she was, but somehow she was targeted. So I think Jeff knew what she was trying to say, but he wasn't trying to make it seem like he knew what she was trying to say. Regardless, Tiff, you did an amazing job. I am so proud of you, and I do hope that you get the opportunity to come back and win it all. Then we see Aubrey taking it all, and it was later revealed that she brought the little contraption machine where you have to drop the balls and you have to catch it before it hits the ground. She bought one of those machines, she said, off of Etsy or something, I believe, but she's been practicing for this moment. And I was just like so proud because they wanted to have the all boys He-Man women haters club at the end. And Aubrey said, not so fast, and she was able to pull it off. So, as a result of Aubrey winning that last immunity challenge, she decides to take Joe along with her to the final three, which forces Rizzo and Jonathan to make fire. And I think that was a smart decision because, as we saw nobody was taking Joe seriously because he's just like so pretentious and just you it just no. So I just think that was a great choice. Um, and Rizzo, it appears that Rizzo is really lazy around camping, like he never made fire, and like he's so focused on the social and strategic part of the game that he's not focusing on the other elements. Which one, like I don't understand why people are not when you get to like the final seven, like start practicing making fire like even before then, right? And Rizzo of course did not do that, so he ends up just losing, and Jonathan's fire is just blazing his way to the final three. So we get to the interrogation by the jury, and the jury is clearly divided by team, let's call them team Cheeto. If you get my you get what I'm trying to say. So Team Cheeto, I wrote it down, consists of Stephanie, Chrissy, and Coach, and I believe those were the three votes. But you can tell that it's them clearly rooting for Jonathan to win, and kind of like it wasn't even like an interrogation for Jonathan. It was more like we're going to announce and kind of help amplify Jonathan's achievements and why we think he should win versus like asking clear questions for all three members that were part of the final three. So it's just ridiculous, and I'm glad that I can't remember who it was, but Sari and somebody else, I think it was Emily, and I can't remember the other person's name. I did not write it down, but they kind of like pulled it back. And even Cerie's comment about Joe, like we had to kind of tiptoe around you and hold your hand and make sure you're okay. Like nobody's voting for you, Joe. So we get through that, the jury votes, and of course we have a live finale. Side note, having to wait, I don't know how long they had to wait between them, that in Fiji, and then coming back to the live finale. Like that had to be torture, like not knowing, right? And I find it hard to believe that nobody spoiled it for the other person, like saying, hey, did you vote for this person, did you vote for this person, and then kind of getting a sense who actually won. I don't know, but I just feel like that kind of would have been torture for me. So at the live finale, which which I thought like we wanted a live finale, but not the way that they gave it to us. Like I felt like it was a bunch of fluff. They did not have like the players interact with each other in terms of just asking questions and having conversations about the season. It was more so Jeff just doing one-on-one interviews. I think he interviewed, of course, Rizzo, where he spoiled the fire making situation, and then he did a one-on-one with Sari, where he gave her this plastic Spirit of Survivor award. Side note, again, I'm glad she actually won some freaking money. That's what counts. Like we want money, Jeff, not a $25 plastic little trophy. Keep that. Sari needs all the monies, okay? So I'm glad that Sari won like fan favorite, so she was able to win at least something for showing up and gracing us with her legendary, iconic presence. So, like I said, Jeff ruins flubs up the fire making situation because I was, at that point I was a little bit distracted. So I was like, did I miss something? I literally had to rewind my DVR to say like, hey, did I miss the ending of it? I was thoroughly confused, and then I realized no, Jeff made a mistake. So he spoils it for the audience and tells Rizzo to have a seat before it even was actually aired that he freaking lost the fire making challenge. So no, I don't think we're getting another one. I really would want us to have one, but not in the way. If they're going to continue to do like they did it for 50, no, they can keep it. But if they allow the players to interact with each other and question each other, then yes, but not what they just did. And then I'm skipping ahead in my notes. Like I saw that Boston Rob was there. Like they couldn't. This was an opportunity for them to bring all of the winners who are still alive from the past 50 season on stage. Like there were so many prime opportunities and things for them to do that I feel like they did not include. So we see the votes are revealed, and Aubrey, of course, wins. And I believe Jonathan maybe got like 3 from the Team Cheeto, but of course, everyone else voted for Aubrey. She also won a car because there was apparently some type of curse about if you won a car. I can't even remember that little thing that he was talking about the car. I was like, what is he even talking about? But yeah, so Aubrey even wins a car as well, which I thought was a little bit weird considering she just won $2 million. Like that could have been an opportunity to bless another player, or matter of fact, just give Sarid again, or Tiff, like somebody else. But I don't know. It felt a little awkward to give someone who just won $2 million a car. Side note again, so allegedly Jonathan paid, and this is strictly allegedly. This is what the streets are saying, not me. I don't know if this to be true or not, but they're saying that Jonathan paid Boston Rob to coach him, and Lil Tank Tank still end up losing. Like I feel like that should disqualify you if there are allegations or rumors of you being coached by past players at all. I feel like yeah, that they I don't think that's fair. But either way, he still didn't win. So we see a preview for next season, and I have to be honest with you, next season doesn't look as diverse as the past, like let's say 7 or 8 seasons. It does not look as diverse, which is kind of sad. But given the circumstances and the times that we are living in, I should expect it. But it's still a little bit disheartening to see us going back when I know people like Wendell and other people that work so hard with him to get these initiatives at Paramount and CBS to get a more diverse players. All that hard work just going out the window, but we shall see. Anyway, so that was season 50 in a wrap. Of course, season 51 will be premiering this fall. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll chat with you guys in the next one. Peace.